good morning. Good morning, everybody. What an awesome morning. We got some new people in the chat and on the stream. What's up? Good morning, Eleanor. Good morning, Kendrick. What's up, Kendrick? What's up, Ella? We got Luke. We got Solar here. I think we got Marley Bird the Bird's in the chat. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Who's in school this morning? Who's in school right now? I think Ella's in math class. Ella, are you in math class right now? Good morning. I'm just kind of finishing up, getting everything ready right now, guys. We're going to start very soon. One sec. Homeschool. Solar 8's in homeschool. How's homeschool doing? Is it doing all right? I hope it's going well. Okay. One sec while we switch some stuff up here. Hurry! What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me all right? I hope you can hear me all right. Let me know. Sometimes the music is a little loud, and sometimes I am a little quiet. So let me know if it works. Yeah, it works. Marla Bird, you've always wanted to do this. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, everybody, if you're watching and you're here, say hello in the chat so I know you're here. Everybody, usually we have like a starting song that we do, so I'm gonna try to bring that one up and see what we can find. But everybody, it's Thursday. We're finishing out the week. We had a great stream on Tuesday. I think we're gonna have a really, really good stream today. Luke says put captions. Ooh, I don't think I have captions. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. I wish we could though. Shoot, sorry. I hope you can hear me all right. Are you in class? Is that why? Ella's Google Meet is over. Class is over. Congratulations, Ella. I hope math class was great. Is everybody in the chat, are you all homeschooled right now? Let me know. All right, one sec. I'm trying to key something up, and we're gonna see if it works. Yeah, most of you guys are. Yep. Australia is a land of adventures, Luke says. Has anyone in the chat been to Australia before? Because we're gonna learn a little bit about Australia today. I wanted to do this for a long time. Eleanor, congratulations, you are here. All right, everybody. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new stream. My name is Charlie. Welcome to Wonderopolis Charlie Live. I'm so excited that today we have some new people in the chat. We got Ella here, Solar here, Luke is here, Eleanor, Marley Bird is here. Marley Bird and Eleanor, I think you guys are sisters, right? The whole family's here in the chat today, so we're going to have a pretty fun time. Today we're going to learn about Australia. I got a bunch of Halloween decorations. We're going to decorate the room, I think. Get a little festive, because it's October 1st. We're going to talk about holidays with our friend Nada, if she's available, because that would be super interesting. And then I think in the end, if you have time, we're going to create our own holiday. You say, I can't hear you! All right, everybody. Let me know if that's a little better. But we got a lot of fun stuff today. I think it's going to be great. Thank you. Turning down the music, Solar. I appreciate any tips when it comes to audio, because I have trouble kind of hearing it myself. But we have a lot to do today, a lot of exciting things, a lot of exciting stuff to go over. And I'm excited to do it with a bunch of new friends. So what do you say, let's get cracking, let's settle in, let's have a good time, let's rock and roll. Everybody, welcome to another episode of Wonders with Charlie Live. I'm just getting settled here this morning. Wonders with Charlie Live, Holiday Edition, everybody. Holiday Edition. Today, we're exploring holidays around the world. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope everyone's week is developing nicely. I hope everybody's having a nice kind of chill time. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how everybody's doing. I'm going to throw on some nice laid-back music. Here we go. All right, everybody. Today, we got a couple things that I'm interested in talking about. Today, if you guys are new, what's up? It's so nice to meet you. Something that the viewers enjoy doing and that I like doing too is they send in photos of their animals or photos of their pets or anything like that, and I accumulate them in this slideshow right here. This is KK the DJ's dog. I forget what her name is, but we have a bunch of wonderful photos that we put together in a slideshow. So if you have a photo of your animal or your pet or any wildlife photos or anything like that, send it to that email up there. My picture is a longhorned bee. Eleanor the bee. A longhorned bee. I don't even know what a longhorned bee is, and I know a lot. Are you talking about a longhorned beetle or a longhorned bee, Eleanor? I'm gonna look this up real quick. A longhorned bee or a longhorned beetle? Wow. I think this is a longhorned beetle, but your picture looks like it's a bee. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Bee with long antennae. There we go. We're gonna see if this is it. Yeah. Whoa, is it something like this? That's absolutely crazy. It's a bee. Melisodes longhorned bees, you're right. Eleanor, are you from Texas? Because this bee is in Texas, it looks like. That's so crazy. I didn't know these things exist. A male tepanek. A longhorned bee. Males have green eyes and longer antennae than females. Those are wicked long. That's so sick. I didn't know about those. So Calvin's our friend who sometimes joins these live streams, and Calvin sent in some photos this week that he took. Calvin always takes the greatest photos because he's able to get the animals to look like directly at him, and I don't know how he does it, but here's a photo of a nice little chipmunk that he got looking right at the camera, and here's a photo of a nice little rabbit. I don't know exactly what kind of rabbit this is. It looks like a cottontail, but it also looks pretty big. So you saw the squirrels, you saw the chipmunks, you saw rabbits, or did you see the bees? Let me know. Eleanor, I'm so into this bee. I didn't know that these existed. That's awesome. All of them? All right, everybody. Today, let me know what you guys want to do right off the bat. I'm going to ask you guys. We have a couple people in the chat. Solaire, Eleanor, at least. I think Marley Bird is around. So let me ask what you guys are interested in. How would you guys like to start today? How would you like to start today? Question mark. We could go over the Wonder of the Day article. We could chat for a bit, or we could decorate the room for Halloween. What do you guys think? Create poll. Share? Oh! Marla bird. I love ruby-throated hummingbirds. They are the best. Do you see any outside your house? I see some outside my house. Sometimes we put those little feeders out that you put sugar water in, and they come in and they sip on them. It's so cute. Eli's here. Eli, what's up, Eli? Guys, here's a straw poll. This is what we do sometimes. in the stream, if you click that straw poll and open up in another link, you can vote on what you would like to do this morning. So you could vote on this little straw poll right here. So how would you like to start the day? Would you like to go over the Wonder of the Day article, which is about Australia and this holiday that they have over there? Would you like to chat for a bit? Would you like to decorate the room for Halloween? What do you think? Luke, you like the Formula One article? Oh, Luke, do you like race cars? Luke, I got to drive a, you know what a dragster race car is? I got to drive these one time for Weird But True, the television show that I have, and it was absolutely crazy. It went, like a quarter mile and under, I don't know how fast, but it was so fast. It was like the fastest roller coaster I've ever seen ever. Eli says Wonder of the Day. Solar says Halloween. Eleanor, what's the book? I would love to check it out. My favorite animals are poison dart frogs, and I've never seen them in the wild. I've only seen them at zoos and aquariums, but I like them because this book I read when I was younger had poison dart frogs in it, and they're kind of my favorite. All right, let's get back to this. I kind of want to decorate, not gonna lie. Show results. Decorate the room for Halloween. Okay. You don't want to decorate? Solar, your name is India? Nice. Funny cars and drag cars. Oh, Luke, funny cars. Let me look at this real quick. Sorry, I'm interested. Funny car racing. Funny cars? Yeah. Why do they call them funny cars? I don't know. Eleanor loves Weird But True. Eleanor, what's your favorite episode of Weird But True? You know, if we're really lucky, I think Kirby might join us. Sometimes she pops in and says hello. So she might come in and say hi to us, which might be really great. Let me look at this. I think we're gonna decorate for Halloween for a little, but first I wanna look up, why do they call funny cars funny cars? I don't even know. It doesn't really say. I love Weird But True also! Marley Bird and Eleanor love Weird But True! What do you guys think of the new season of Weird But True with Carly? Let me know. It's a little different because Kirby's not there, so it takes a little getting used to. But the episodes are still kind of fun. What do you guys think of it? I would love, yeah, if you guys have any feedback, let me know. All right. Eli, this is your first time being here? Eli, I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So glad to have you, man. Welcome. Today's going to kind of be like a relaxed day. I think we have a call later with a friend of ours might join us to talk about holidays. So we'll see how that goes. Luke, F1 cars and Mercedes-Benz Biome and Mercedes-Benz Silver Lining. Are those your favorite kind of race cars? Yeah. Luke, what's your favorite kind of racing? Do you like IndyCar, NASCAR, or dragster racing? It seems like you kind of like drag racing from what I'm telling. All right, everybody. First item that we have to decorate. All right, I need your help. I'm gonna start pulling out stuff, and you guys gotta tell me where to put it, okay? Hurry up! Ah! India, I'm trying. Okay, we have this. We have the jack-o'-lantern. Where should the jack-o'-lantern go? Those are real cars. I did not race, so I do bike. Oh, you like riding your bike, Eleanor? Do you do? Hello, can you hear me? Does that work? Oh my gosh, the jack-o'-lantern's flashing. I don't know how I feel about that. Is that better? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Yes! Oh, okay. Good, that's great. Okay, I agree with Marley Bird. I like the jack-o'-lantern, but I also like the clam. So I think we gotta see both. So, we need a new place for the jack-o'-lantern. Should put the jack-o'-lantern over here? Right where that trophy is? Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, perfect. I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you, appreciate it. Should I put it over there? I could put it on this shelf. I could put it right in here. Okay, ready? Shelf, or hole? Should we put it in the hole, or should we put it in the shelf? Solo, India, we gotta move this. We gotta show the clam. Hole or shelf? What do you like? Hole or shelf? We got some votes for shelf. Okay, I think we're going with shelf. Hole. Oh no! We got a vote for the shelf and a vote for the hole. All right, Eleanor and Marley Bird, if you guys are in the chat, you are the tiebreaker. Hole. Okay. Shelf. We got 2 votes for the hole and 1 vote for the shelf. I think we're gonna go with the hole. India, we're gonna go with the hole. Unfortunately, we've been outvoted. Dude, Mercedes-Benz biome. Hey Luke, I'll look it up after stream. Let me know, Luke, let me know what I should look up and I'll look it up after stream. Oh, Eleanor, what's your favorite episode of Nature Boom Time? Hole. No hole. Yay! I'm gonna put this over here, I think. Ooh, wait, I have an idea. I think I'm gonna try something and see if it works. My birthday's, Luke, your birthday's on October 13th? Luke, how old are you turning? Happy almost birthday. That's really exciting. All right, guys, I have this bat, right? What do you think of this bat? Do you approve? Do you disapprove? Or should I put it up there? It might look cool on the board. I think that's better. Twisty trees? You want twisty trees? I got twisty trees, Eleanor. Okay, India. How about India? You could choose this one. India. Should this bat be right here? Or should the bat be up there? Kind of like in the tree. What do you like? Do you like bat on the wall? Or do you like bat on the tree? Say bat on the wall or bat on the tree. Wall, tree. Wall, tree. Wall! Okay, we voted bat stays on the wall. Now we have twisty trees. We gotta figure out where to put these. All right, Marley Bird, where do you think these should go? These are so cool, man. These are awesome. Should we put these over here? We can like stick them over here. We can put it over here. We can lay it down so it like sticks out like that. What do you guys think? These are so gnarly. The show is sponsored by Wonderopolis. Luke, thank you, Luke. Where should these branches go? Where do you like these branches? You could do it right here. Just stick it under. Just like stick it. Kendrick, what's up, Kendrick? We're just decorating. We're decorating for the holidays. I kind of like this right here. That's kind of gnarly. I kind of like that. Oh! Eleanor, you're talking about the Twisty Trees is your favorite episode of Nature Boom Time. That's the one with... That's the one where we went to the theme park, right? And rode roller coasters and things like that. That was so much fun. They look great everywhere! All right, everybody. Oh, we have one last one. We have one last one that I want to put up, and then we'll take a break from all of the decorating for today, okay? We have two big googly eyes. Where should these two big googly eyes go? They could go here. Or they could go here. The bat kind of looks like a mustache. They could go here. And the window. Where do you guys like? Where should these go? Hole! Eli says on the hole. On your face! Eli says the hole. So like maybe like right here. Esvin's here. What's up, Esvin? How you doing? All right, we're gonna put these on the hole. We're gonna put these on the hole. I'm gonna get some tape real quick. Eleanor says I like squishmallows. You know about squishmallows? We talk about squishmallows all the time. What's your favorite squishmallow? I think there's a squishmallow that looks like a duck, and the one that looks like a duck is my favorite. The duck squishmallow looked good. I don't really remember what other kinds there was. Was there a beaver? For some reason, I'm kind of like remembering the fact that there was a beaver or something like that. Why is this getting caught? There we go. I like that face. I like this face a lot. It looks very nice. You have a bunny squishmallow? I don't have squishmallows. If I were to get one, what would you recommend? Is there one that you really like? Ooh, okay. We're gonna clean up. Reveal the clam. The clam is back, everybody. Thank goodness the clam is here. What's in the fish tank? This is our clam. We have a nice little clam. It's a nice little bubble clam. Solar, there's a frog squishmallow? What? Oh, this is falling. I hope this stays. We might have to fix that. All right, guys. I've done this before, but I think we got to do it again. One sec. Hi, clam. What is this? Is this a pear? Is this a pear? What is this? I think it's a pear. Yeah, it's a pear squishmallow. Interesting. Frog. I'm looking for a frog squishmallow. No results. Oh, it was a pear? Okay, there we go. Interesting. Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. I think we're going to get into our topic for the day. I have a chick squishmallow. Oh, come on. Hey, India. Be nice to everybody, man. Everybody's welcome here. Don't make fun. Don't make fun of anybody. It's all good. All right, everybody. Yeah, there are a ton. Looks like there are a ton. Everybody, we're going to get into our wonder of the day. We're going to start learning some stuff. How about that? Sounds good to me. So, is a bulldog squishmallow? Okay, guys. We got to look this up. Bulldog squishmallow? Oh my gosh, there is one. But it has rabbit ears. What? A chick squishmallow? Chick squishmallow. Chick squishmallow. Oh, nice. It's so cute. Look at that. I'm going to look up frog. We're going to look up frog squishmallow. Frog. Frog. The frog might be my favorite. Or the duck. Let's look up the duck. This, yep. Guys, this is the one. I think if I were to get one, it would be this duck. I love this duck so much. Dragon? One sec. Dragon squishmallow? Nice. The dragon's pretty cool. I don't know, but I still gotta go with the duck. I love ducks so much. I think this duck is definitely my fave, for sure. Okay, everybody, we're gonna get into today's wonder of the day. Oh, yeah, first off, I wanted to let you guys know. So on Friday nights, we have a lot of new people here, but I just wanted to let you know that on Friday nights, we do something called game night. And on game nights, we play Kahoots. So we play, like, it's a trivia game, and it's kind of just hanging out for a trivia game. We play from 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you have any suggestions for Kahoots, if you have any Kahoot suggestions, if you want to join us, this is a link that you can go to that'll link you to this post right here where we're collecting Kahoot suggestions. So you can find it all there. So this is the post where you go if you have any Kahoot suggestions for game night. Game night's super fun. Usually we have a bunch of people joining us, and it should be a good time. We're playing tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. This penguin is super cute. I would get a penguin and a duck one. This makes my top 10, I think. Definitely, for sure. Okay, everybody, but today, we're going to get into the wonder of the day. Today's wonder of the day, everybody, where do you go for game night? Game night's on this channel, my channel, World by Charlie on YouTube. It's from 6 to 8. So 6 to 8 tomorrow, if you tune into World by Charlie, you'll see it there. Okay. I love How to Train Your Dragon. Is that your favorite movie? Eleanor? You know what? To be completely honest, I haven't seen it. I know a lot of people really love it, but I haven't seen it. Okay, everybody. What? I've never seen How to Train Your Dragon? Yeah, it's true. Never seen How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, everybody, we're going to get into the wonder of the day because I think that will help me get back on track today. I'm a little frazzled and I really don't know why. Okay, today, guys, we're on Wonderopolis.org. Luke had it right, Wonderopolis.org. It's kind of like a co-sponsor of the stream, and today we're going to talk about the wonder of the day, which is what is Anzac Day? What is Anzac Day? I think that's how you pronounce it, Anzac Day. All right, everybody, let's get into it. Can you think of any major national holidays? These may vary based on where you live. If you're in the U.S., you may think of July 4th. In Mexico, your mind may jump to September 16th. If you're from Australia or New Zealand, though, another date might pop up in your head, April 25th. What holiday falls on April 25th? Anzac Day, of course. You go there every day, Solar? Sorry, India. I'll call you by your real name. That stands for Australia and New Zealand Army Corps. Australian, oh, okay. You see, it's Anzac. Australian and New Zealand Army Corps Day. Anzac Day. That's a weird conglomeration of letters. Since World War I, the name Anzac has described soldiers from Australia and New Zealand. During the war, both countries were still part of the British Empire. They fought with the Allied powers. During World War I, they fought with the Allied powers. Okay, the Allies were US, UK, and that side of World War I. I'm really bad at history, so if I screw up, everybody has the right to correct me in the chat. Why is Anzac Day on April 25th? It's meant to honor April 25th, 1915. That day, the Anzacs joined soldiers from Allied nations in battle. They invaded the Gallipoli Peninsula in Turkey. Their goal was to take the city of Constantinople, which is now Istanbul. The Anzacs would spend the rest of 1915 fighting in the peninsula. 8,500 Australian and 2,779 New Zealand soldiers lost their lives. At the end of the year, the Allied powers evacuated without reaching their goal. The 8-month campaign led to major losses on all sides. Turkey, France, and Britain also suffered thousands of casualties. Ouch. That's really unfortunate. So this is part of World War II. Australia and New Zealand were fighting in the peninsula in Turkey. And unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives in this battle. The first Anzac Day was observed that very year in 1916. Since then, it has become a national public holiday in both Australia and New Zealand. It's a time to remember soldiers from both nations who have died in the war. How do people observe Anzac Day? They usually start with a dawn service. This is a ceremony that includes prayer and singing. People also join in a period of silence and listen to the national anthem. Service ends with the last post. This is a bugle call that played at military funerals. So it's kind of, it seems like Anzac Day is a day of remembrance. It's kind of like Veterans Day, right? Veterans Day? Does that sound right? It sounds like Veterans Day in the United States, where you kind of remember everybody who has fought for your country and contributed to war efforts and things like that. So it seems like more of a somber day of reflectance. That's what it seems like. Later in the day, service members will often walk in a parade. In Australia, many people wear rosemary. This plant is very common on the Gallipoli Peninsula. It's worn to remember the Anzac soldiers who lost their lives there. Many people also make Anzac biscuits on April 15th. These are a sweet mixture that includes oats, flours, sugar, coconut, and golden syrup. Where did this tradition come from? During times of war, families often sent food to Anzac soldiers. These biscuits were a popular choice because it took food a long time to reach the soldiers. They kept their flavor and nutritional value for a long journey. So part of the day is you have this remembrance in the morning. Then you walk in a parade where you wear rosemary because it was common on the peninsula where this fight took place during World War One. During World War One, and then you make these biscuits. It's common because during World War One, they would send these biscuits to the soldiers because they were preserved for a long time. So those seem to be the key parts of the traditions for Anzac Day. Remembrance in the morning, then you go on a parade and you wear rosemary, and then you make these biscuits, it seems. The biscuits were a popular choice because it took food a long time to reach the soldiers. They kept their flavor and nutritional value on the long journey. Have you ever observed Anzac Day? Do you have a similar holiday where you live? Many places have special traditions from remembering fallen soldiers. How does your country do so? That's got to be Veterans Day, right? Hey guys, be kind in the chat. It's all right, guys. Listen, we're all here together. We're all buddies. So we'll take a deep breath. Everybody's a little frustrated this morning, so I think it's gonna be okay. Luke, Solar, Eleanor, Marlon Bird. I'm glad all you guys are here in the chat. Thanks for being here. Thanks for contributing. My question for you guys: does anybody here have a favorite holiday? Does anybody here have a favorite holiday? Yes. All right. What's your favorite holiday? If I had to choose my favorite holiday, I think I usually like two. I usually like Christmas. Christmas is usually my favorite holiday because I love the festivities of holidays the best. I love putting up decorations. I love the traditions of it all. I love how it's kind of like a change from normal. You mix it up, you have some fun. So I like Christmas because of that, because I celebrate Christmas, and I also like 4th of July because 4th of July usually has so much festivity. Sean, what's up, Sean? Welcome. Sean, your favorite holiday is Thanksgiving? Why do you like Thanksgiving so much? Thanksgiving's great. Nothing like a good old Thanksgiving meal to just put you in an absolutely terrific mood. Oh, man. We have this corn bread and stuffing on the side that's just so outstanding. Harmony, what's up, Harmony? Welcome. Glad you can make it, Harmony. Harmony, we're talking about holidays. Do you have a favorite holiday? Eli says his favorite holiday is Halloween. We got Thanksgiving. We got Halloween. Halloween's a great holiday. I like dressing up and going trick-or-treating. Some people don't like the spooky part of Halloween, but I love it. And I love fall so much. Okay, so do you think the top holidays that we have so far are Thanksgiving and Halloween? Those are the two big ones. Does anybody in the chat celebrate a holiday that's not very common? So like an uncommon holiday. I'm trying to think if we celebrate any uncommons. I mean, like the biggest ones we celebrate, good old St. Patrick's Day. You got Valentine's Day. Solar, what do you celebrate? Luke celebrates F1 cars. Racing Day. That's what Luke celebrates. Racing Day is a holiday in Luke's family. Esvin, bro, all my friends are here. What's up, Esvin? We're talking about holidays. Who celebrates an uncommon holiday? Let us know in the chat. Sean likes I think you like Thanksgiving because you get to be with your family. Yeah. Hanukkah. Hanukkah. I have some friends who celebrate Hanukkah, and I've been invited sometimes for dinners and to play games especially when I was younger. Like we played dreidel and things like that, and we knew some Hanukkah songs. Ella likes Halloween. Who has a Halloween costume already? Because I haven't decided this year if I should get dressed for Halloween or not. Chiefs Day. What's Chiefs Day? I don't know Chiefs Day at all. That's a new one. May Day? Oh, you're good, Esvin. What's Chiefs Day? Chiefs Day? Interesting. You celebrate Chiefs Day, Vanuatu? Am I getting this right? Custom Chiefs Day is a public holiday in the Republic of Vanuatu. On March 5th, the day is to commemorate and preserve traditional tribal customs. That's super interesting. Oh, are you talking about the Chiefs? Like the football team? Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. All right. It seems like, so today we have, I think we're going to try to do an interview if it works out. So we're going to talk to our friend. I go to Comic-Con, so it's basically like Halloween, but it's a convention. Eli! I've always wanted to go to Comic-Con, but I've never gone. Have you dressed up? Have you cosplayed at Comic-Con? And if yes, what have you gone as? Because I always thought that would be so cool. Oh, sorry, I kicked the camera a little. I always thought that idea looked so fun. It's like Halloween, except not during Halloween. I'm going to be a forest queen? A forest queen? What's a forest queen? Wow. That's really awesome. That's gonna be a really cool... I'm looking up images right now. It looks like you have like an intricate headpiece and lots of flowers and ivy surrounding you. Yeah. Okay guys, we're gonna talk to our friend Nada. And Nada is, I'm really excited to talk about Nada. Luke, game night is tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. 6 to 8 p.m. So we're going to talk to our friend Nada, and it's going to be really fun to talk to Nada because Nada lives in Lebanon. Do you guys know where Lebanon is? Lebanon. Let me show you where Lebanon is. Lebanon is all the way on the other side of the world. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so we are here in the United States, right? Or at least I am. I don't know where you guys are joining us. Yeah, where are you guys joining us from? I think somebody said they're from Texas, but I'm here from Chicago, right here. And Lebanon is all the way over here. Right here. Here's Europe, here's Africa, and this is where Lebanon is. And Nada lives right here. So I'm excited to talk to Nada about all the different kind of like traditions and holidays that we have here in the US and see how much she knows about them. And she'll also be able to talk to us about all of the holidays that they celebrate in Lebanon. So my question for you guys, what holidays do you want me to ask Nada about? It seems like a lot of people like Thanksgiving, and I don't know if Nada will know much about Thanksgiving, because that's definitely like a U.S. holiday. Harmony is going to dress up as a clown that eats brains for cotton candy? What? That's crazy. Ooh, Eli was gonna be Master Chief from Halo. That would be a really cool costume. Esmond says Christmas. Okay, we're gonna ask about Christmas. Any other things you want to talk about? Rochambeau, what up, Roche? Welcome. Yo, Roche, we're about to hop on a call in like 10 minutes or so with Nada and then talk about holidays from around the world. So that's what we got cracking here. Happy World Vegetarian Day. Today also happens to be International Coffee Day and Homemade Cookie Day. I gotta make note of these so I can wish Nada these when we hop on the line. World Vegetarian Day. Yo, Roche, are you a vegetarian? Coffee Day. Kirby's a vegetarian, so I'll have to wish her happy World of Vegetarian Day and Homemade Cookie Day. So we're talking about holidays and what holidays we want to ask Nada about on this call. So far, we're interested in talking to her about Christmas. I think we'd be interested in talking to her about Thanksgiving. We also have other people who are talking. Ooh, May Day. You know what? I don't really know that much about May Day. I haven't really ever celebrated May Day. I know they do the pole thing, where they They dance around the pole with ribbons. Mayday pole. Let me look at this. Images. Yeah, like this. You see this? You ever do something like this? Mayday pole? This is absolutely outrageous. I've seen it. Oh, and then it like weaves and they make this nice intricate webbing. That seems pretty cool. Children can drive a car day. I don't know if legally that is ever something that's gonna happen. Eleanor, we got question marks in the chat. What's going on? You have a question? Let me know. All right, it seems like we're gonna ask about Christmas. We're gonna ask about Thanksgiving. I think we should also talk about Halloween, and that might bring us through. And then we could ask what holidays that Nada celebrates that we might not celebrate here, because I know there's gonna be a nice group of those too. Your cousins are vegetarians? Ella, I've tried to be a vegetarian a couple times, where I've done either like a day or two as a vegetarian, and it's tricky. It's hard to get used to, I think. You know, I really like plants and animals and nature, and when you think about like conserving things and conservation, it's like that's the way to go. All right, one sec. I got to figure something out, guys, real quick. Oh my gosh. Oh, I realized I screwed something up. No! Roche, how did you find... Hey, Roche. Roche, are you here? How did you find this, this live stream link? Because I accidentally posted this as, unlisted. Not every day, but I pull out 1 to 2 folded papers in a bowl out of our car. Oh, Roche, that's so cool. I love that so much. That's awesome. All right, one sec, guys. I'm queuing up Nada for this call. So I have to kind of send a couple messages real quick. So if I seem distracted for like a couple minutes, that's on me. One second. I'm sending the invite to Nada, copy invitation. It's been copied, so I'm gonna send Nada an email real quick to hopefully get her to join. So if you guys have anything else you wanna talk about, yeah, Roche, that's totally on me. I had it all unlisted, and I was like, hey, our usual crew isn't here. And I think it's because that it was unlisted, and I only just made it public. So we'll see if our crew usually joins us. And yeah, hopefully, we'll see. Compose. Just sent. Okay. We're gonna see if this works. Sorry, we're a little frazzled today. Usually, I'm a little bit more on top of it. Will, what's up, Will? Brandon. Oh, okay, yeah, people are showing up now. Great. Brandon, hey, that's on me. Brandon, I forgot to make this stream live, but I'm so glad you're here, Brandon. Welcome. Will, what's up, Will? Sean, yes or no? Sean, yes or no? Which one? Which one? Nada's here. Oh, it's working. Okay, Nada, I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I sent you the call, and then we're going to jump on the call if you're still up for it. So I'm going to be right back, everybody. I'll be right back. All right, hello, hello. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay. Things are working out now. Things are working out now. Okay, I'm gonna stop this music and Nada, I see you're in the call. So everybody, we're gonna see if Nada can join us here. And everybody, the googly eyes are fixated on the clam. I didn't notice that, but I think that's great. All right, guys, Nada's gonna join us. We're gonna see if it works. Sometimes the internet connection when we talk to Nada can be a little spotty, so we're gonna see if it works. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so coffee. All right, Nada. 1 second, let's see if this works. Admit. All right, Nada, I just admitted you. Hello, good morning. Hello, we're saying hello to Nada. Ooh, 1 sec, Nada. I can't hear you, but I think this might be my fault. I'm gonna mess up with my Zoom preferences. 1 sec. Okay. I think my preferences are working. Nada, can you... Oh, join audio? Join with computer audio?
Huh.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Nada, hello, good morning. It worked. How are you doing? How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. So there's a lag between Zoom and the live stream.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really bad. So yeah, I don't know what's best to do is to hide the window or what. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad everybody's joining. Jennifer's here, Kevin's here, Michelle's here. Hello, good morning everybody. Sorry,
Hey everyone.
I delayed making the live stream live, so this is totally my fault. We've been live for already an hour, but I forgot making it live. I was wondering where everybody was. I was like, interesting, everybody's just busy today, but it's so nice to see our friends are here.
I have the stream on my laptop and I'm talking from my phone, so.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me via your phone?
Yeah. I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, terrific. Nada, how are you doing this morning? I mean, how was your day?
My day was good.
Yeah?
It's almost sunset, or actually, yeah, it's around sunset here, so the day coming to an end.
All right, everybody. Everybody who doesn't know, Nada is from Lebanon. And Lebanon, for those who are geographically challenged, like me, I will open up the map to show you guys where it is. So here is Europe right here. Here is Africa.
Hey, Jennifer.
And and here is Lebanon right here. And
yep, this tiny country.
And you live in Beirut, correct?
Yes.
So, Nada, today we are talking about holidays, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk to you about holidays because you live in such a different part of the world where the traditions and the culture is a little bit different, which we've kind of talked about before. I think one of my favorite things about talking to you is finding all of the ways that things are so similar, but also it's kind of fun to see how the culture and traditions are a little bit different in Lebanon versus here. Yeah.
Yes.
And I have to say, I knew we were just going to do voice, and I didn't know what to put as your image on our Zoom page, so I just put this image of this moth. I wanted to put this snail that you sent over, but I couldn't find it. And then I tried to find an image of Kebkub, and I couldn't find him either. So you are the moth today, unfortunately.
No problem.
Okay, if you guys have any questions for Nada or anything like that, Annalise is here. Yes.
Hey, Annalise.
Oh yes, Annalise, Calvin. Yeah, this is totally on me. I made the stream public an hour late, so I apologize. We started on time. It's all my fault. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you're here because we just started talking to Nada, and today we were talking about holidays. But we already have a question from Jennifer about Beirut. Jennifer is wondering, is Beirut small? How big of a city is Beirut, Nada?
It is considered a small city. I'm Googling the area, and it's 18 square kilometers or 6.9 square. I don't know what this is. MI for miles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we usually here we use kilometers or the meters.
Hmm.
So
Do you know how big the population is? I'm looking it up of Beirut. So 361,000 people.
mm, look, I'm not really good with numbers. They do not stick in my head. So we'll have to Google this anyway.
Okay, that sounds good.
But it's a tiny, it's considered small compared to other cities. So when like the longest trip within Beirut, it could take 15 minutes without traffic. With traffic, it could be 2 hours.
Mm.
So depending on traffic, how heavy the traffic is. So it's small. You can walk around it for sure. Not in the heat, but yeah.
Yes, Annalise, Nada's from Beirut in Lebanon. And some of you might have heard the news a while ago. Beirut had that really dangerous explosion. And luckily, Nada and her family are safe. So we are all very, very thankful for that. Um, how are you and your family doing?
We're good, thank you.
Good?
We're good, yeah, we're good.
Okay, good. All right, let's talk about holidays. Let's brighten up
Yes.
the mood and talk about holidays. So, today, Calvin let us know that today is International Raccoon Appreciation Day. Also, October's Croctober and it's Bat Appreciation Day. And Roche told us that today is World Vegetarian Day, International Coffee Day, and also Homemade Cookie Day. So happy
Wow.
all of those holidays, Nada.
Yeah, thank you to you all as well. I like this that it's cookie day. That's awesome.
Yes, definitely good. Um, we were talking today about this Australian holiday called Anzac Day, which is in remembrance of some soldiers who lost their lives in World War One, and it reminded us
Mm.
of kind of Veterans Day that we have here in the United States. Do you have a holiday like that in Lebanon that you celebrate? That's kind of
Mm.
in remembrance of soldiers who fought in the war, anything
Ooh.
like that?
Yes, we do have, but I don't think we take it as a holiday, as in a day off,
Mm.
official one. But yeah, we've definitely had ones. And again, the problem is with me remembering dates, I don't remember when it is.
I don't remember
I
when our
just
Veterans
remember
Day is. It's okay.
good. I feel less guilty about it. Yeah, but it's definitely like the day I remember it was when we were at war with uh the neighboring country in the south, which is Israel. We were having war, and then when they left, then that was the day. That is the day, which I don't remember when.
That's when your soldier Remembrance Day pretty much is, if we could describe it as that.
It's the day actually when all of the Israeli soldiers left. So it was more of celebrating that they left the country, our country,
Oh, okay.
and it's at the same time remembering those who fought, uh, in from
Yeah,
our side.
that makes sense. Casey Cole, everybody, all the regulars who are joining, totally my fault. I made this stream live an hour late than usual, so that's my fault. Brandon says hello, Nada. Brandon says hello.
Hello, Braden. Hello, Anita.
Um, Annalise had a great question. What American holiday seems the weirdest or strangest to you?
Um, I'm not really familiar with all the holidays, but we have a lot common ones like Christmas, Easter, the international ones, We do have my niece is next to me and she's saying Halloween. We do have Halloween, but not the Halloween that is the American Halloween or the Western Halloween. That's something that I learned recently because it's a Christian holiday, and
That's something I didn't even
I'm
know
in,
until you brought it up the other
yeah.
day. And I was like, this has roots in Christianity? I had no idea.
They're two different things. But the interesting thing for me is that both of them had the same image of wearing costumes and kids going from one house to another. Uh, like in the States, they trick or treating, but here they use another phrase. So that was really interesting to me. I was asking my friend at work, and he's a Christian. He emphasized on the point that they have absolute no relation to each other. And like I understand they're not related, but the image is so similar.
That's very
So it
odd.
was really interesting.
What
Yeah.
is what is the phrase that they use for trick or treating?
Uh, when I was trying to explain it to you, it was really hard to translate, but it has to do with, if you remember, I told you it's called Saint Barbara's Day.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's sort of like, let's go do like Barbara, like what Barbara did, sort of like that,
Oh,
but
let's let's do
in a
what
bit of a
Barbara did.
different way.
I think trick or treating
Yeah.
rolls off the tongue a little bit more nicely. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in Arabic it sounds fun, I guess. I don't know. I read it once. I just remember, uh, like when we use certain words that are nouns and we make them verbs, they kind of sound of funny, like nice, funny. So yeah, when I read the phrase, it was nice, funny.
I have a couple questions, guys. If you have any questions for Nada, let us know in the chat. Oh, Roche has a great one. Is there a Lebanese equivalent of Thanksgiving? And what are some of the traditional Lebanese dishes? So, are you familiar with Thanksgiving, Nada?
I'm familiar with Thanksgiving. I don't think we celebrate it here, to be honest.
It's an interesting holiday
Um,
because it's not like Independence Day where you establish yourself as
yeah.
a nation. It's more of like, well, I guess because like it's really odd actually if you think about it, because in history books they considered that North America was discovered by like
Yeah.
Europeans, even though it was people were already living there, and that's kind of what we celebrate when like
Yeah.
Europeans had that feast with
Yeah.
native
Is it,
people.
yeah. Isn't Thanksgiving something more related to the American culture?
Oh,
Because
without a
I
doubt.
remember from the movies that it had to do with what you're saying between Native Americans and the other people
Yeah.
who came to America, and there's a song that they usually sing. I'm trying to remember it, but it has the word land in it. Um,
This land is our land.
I
This land
can't
is
remember.
your land.
Yeah,
Do you wait that
yeah, yeah,
song?
yeah, that one.
This land is our land. This land is
Yeah.
your land. I guess it's
In
now.
California
Yeah.
to New York Island. Na, 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 na. Yeah, this land was made for you and me.
It's interesting how holidays go through kind of like shifts in meaning, where like I think originally it was kind of feeling like that, but now people kind of just take it as a day of giving thanks for like your loved ones and all of the things you are kind of gracious to have in your life.
Mm,
But it's almost kind of like, I didn't think about this until you mentioned it the other day when you were saying that Halloween might have some sort of religious roots. It's like a lot of holidays have religious roots, like Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day, but
yes.
because I don't know if because they've become so commercialized or because everyone has embraced the festivity of it, they've really kind of almost been separated from their religious origins now. And now it's kind of
Mm,
something that
I,
everybody
I
celebrates.
I do agree to the festive part, because even here, I mean, the major holidays here in terms of the religious holidays, we have, for Christians, Christmas and Easter, and there's, I don't remember if there's anything else. I'm saying the things that come to my mind uh, right now. And then Islamic holidays, we have what we call Fitr and Adha.
Ooh, what are
Uh,
those?
do we have any other holidays? No, that's a national. Well, we're talking about Independence Day. That's a national holiday. Checking with my niece if I'm missing any holidays. Um, so these two Islamic holidays that we have, in terms of dates, they're based on the Islamic calendar, not the Gregorian calendar, which Gregorian is the January, February, March. We also have another calendar that is calculated or measured by the moon, the cycle of the moon. So when the moon fulfills a complete cycle, that's 1 month in an Islamic calendar. So the first holiday, chronologically speaking, which is Al-Fitr, it comes right after Ramadan. Ramadan is a whole month, and then it's followed by Eid al-Fitr, which would be on the 10th month in the Islamic calendar, and it's usually a celebration, or yeah, we can say it's a celebration after, let's say, a season of worship, because Ramadan is sort of a season of worship.
That's was something that I was going to ask you about is Ramadan. I know. So you celebrate Ramadan. It's a whole month long, right?
Yep, we fast during Ramadan over 29 or 30 days from dawn till sunset.
From dawn
So
till
no,
sunset, no food or drink,
yes,
right?
yep,
So
no food,
imagine everybody
no.
in the chat. Imagine not being able to eat or drink anything while the sun is up. That's wild. And my question is, it's based upon the It's oh wait, Annalise is wondering, are you allowed to have water during that time?
No, 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 no,
No
nothing at
water?
all. No, 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 nothing at all. No drinking, no eating from dawn till sunset.
That's crazy. All right, we got a couple of shout outs. Solar, I see you, man. Solar, Oscar, welcome back, Oscar. Caden, what's up, Caden? What's up, Elise? How you doing? So, what is Brandon's wondering? Like, what's the intention behind fasting during the day during Ramadan?
Well, first off, fasting is one of what we call the pillars of Islam. It's one of the main acts of worship that we have to do, such similar to prayer. So we have praying, we have fasting, we have something called paying zakat, which is a certain amount of charity. It's a fixed thing, and pilgrimage. These are four pillars out of five. And so, since fasting is one of them, so every Ramadan we fast for 30 days, and during this month, all acts of worship, like we pray more, we read the Quran more, we do more good deeds, we pay more charity, we give more charity or donations, and so on. Everything is more and more, uh, and we reconnect with God and this whole thing. Plus, the rewards for doing that is multiplied by we don't know how much, because uh, sort of God left it as a surprise. So we do more in the hope that we get a lot,
That's so wild
multiplied by a
though.
lot.
Because it's like, so you're first off, you're getting a lot of respect in the chat for being able to do this. I think Roche and Annalise are both think that's really incredible. You're able to do that. But so not
Thank
only
you.
do you fast during daylight during Ramadan, but you're also there's like an expectation to almost be an even better person
It's
during
an
that whole month.
opportunity. It's usually an opportunity, basically, because
That's such a
you know
more
how
optimistic way of saying it. I'm like, you have to be better. And you're like, you have the chance to
no.
be better. That's so great.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when you decide that, okay, I'm gonna work on myself. I want to, um, I don't know, I want to improve in certain things. For us, Ramadan is this annual opportunity, because everyone together as a community, we're fasting, we're doing things, we all encourage each other, and so on and so forth. So it is really an opportunity to decide what you want to work on yourself, for example. Like, for example, some people who smoke, maybe they would decide they want to cut off smoking. So Ramadan is
Mm.
a great opportunity, because you cannot smoke while fasting. You're not supposed to consume anything. Nothing should enter the body during these hours.
Whoa.
So it's a great opportunity to distance yourself from smoking. Let's say you're so much used to caffeine and you want to control it. Fasting is helpful in this manner, because you would reduce the consumption of caffeine.
So, yeah.
So these are like tiny examples.
So here's my question. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but some of the holidays in the Islamic religion are based off a different calendar, correct? Based off like the moon
Yep.
cycles.
The,
So,
yes, Islamic calendar. Yeah.
so could Ramadan potentially land at different times throughout the year?
Definitely.
So, are there times where Ramadan is like, oh, it's going to be a tough Ramadan because this is the summer when there's like 4 extra
Yep.
hours of sunlight, everybody. So, this is going to be a tough one.
Yeah. Definitely July and August. I think August was the longest
Oh,
Ramadan. Yeah.
are you ever like, oh my gosh, thank goodness it's like January Ramadan where like the days are cut in half
I
so it's
remember
not as hard?
well, definitely when I was a kid, Ramadan was more in winter, so it was great. It's like fasting from I think 5 a.m. till maybe 4 p.m. or something. I don't
That's not
remember
bad.
the hours exactly. Yeah. But now, I mean, if it's in August, it could be from, I don't know, let's say 4 till 4 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Ah, do you, Annalise has a great question. Do you have any issues with getting dehydrated during Ramadan?
Well, what we do is, the whole eating system changes. So we make sure that from sunset till sunrise, we're making up for all the water that we're supposed to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we eat. I last Ramadan, I tried to eat 3 meals, like one at sunset, one at midnight, and another one at sunrise or at dawn, before dawn.
Ah, you were also talking to me about
So
how sometimes schools, in some places,
change
the
their
school day is shortened, right?
yes, yes.
Hmm.
I know this more in the Arab Gulf, like in UAE and Saudi Arabia, they would shorten the days, even for work.
Oh,
And
really?
if Ramadan is close to summer, even here, some schools would try to finish school before Ramadan starts.
Ah, to help everybody out.
I
That's kind
think,
of
yeah,
helpful, I
I
think.
think, yeah, that I think that was the case during the past couple of years.
Hmm. Anybody else have any? So we're talking to Nada about holidays. If you have any other questions about American holidays or holidays that they might celebrate in Lebanon or different parts of the world, throw them in the chat. So all questions in the chat. Um, People wanted to ask you about, I think, Annalise has a good question. So does that mean during Ramadan you stay up during the night in order to make up for the meals or fluid intake? So like after that,
Ah.
yeah, how do you sleep? This sounds like the most difficult holiday ever because you're expect.
It is not a holiday. It's I don't know what you want to call it because after Ramadan, that's the holiday.
Oh, you
Ramadan
celebrate the end
is
of Ramadan.
yeah,
It's like a period of time. It's
yeah.
like Lent probably for people who
It's
are
it's
Catholic.
it's okay. Oh yeah, because they fast during this time, right?
They it's
As well.
it's like it depends how you celebrate it, but sometimes it's there are some similarities there, but it's to a lesser degree. Like you try to improve yourself in some way, like you were saying if you want to quit smoking or reduce your caffeine intake, and theoretically during
Mm.
some days you're not allowed to have certain foods. So it's like a diet Ramadan, like a very
Mm.
very diet Ramadan.
In terms of sleeping, well, it pretty much messes up this sleep for me, I mean. It messes up sleeping. I would probably sleep, I try to get some sleep maybe before like at 11 p.m. I would make sure that I'm drinking water from sunset till 11 p.m. I would sleep and then I would wake up at around, let's say, 3 a.m. and I would have a meal and I would drink water as much as I can. But, the first couple of days are the hardest, but then you get used to it. You get used to the whole routine of not eating a lot like before. And this is one of the things that's nice. It's if you're used to eating a lot, fasting helps you like regulate back, you know?
Yeah,
Like okay, we need to go back to a more healthy, let's say, eating habits. But then again, you have people who are like at when it's time for we call at sunset when we want to eat, we call this meal iftar. So at iftar time, you find huge table,
oh,
with a lot of
big
food.
meal. I'm sure everybody's so grateful for that time of day.
But the thing is that even with this, you're supposed to be humble, like
Oh, so you're
it's
not
not
supposed
like
to,
starvation.
yeah, hoard
It's not
food.
supposed to be like I'm starved because I mean, it's at the same time feeling how the poor people would not get food every single day. So, like, while you guys can eat a lot, other people cannot. So, what are you going to do about it? So, one thing that happens in Ramadan is sharing or donating money so that food can be made for the to be distributed on poor families to poor
Okay.
families.
Interesting. So there's
So
a,
it is supposed to be, it's supposed to, like, if you overdo something, Ramadan is the opportunity to reduce it to
yeah,
a healthy level, let's say.
it's like a reset. Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Yeah.
Um, Piano joined us. What's up, Piano? Welcome. What's up, Caden? We're talking to Nada about holidays. We're just talking about Ramadan, and Caden wants to know what's your favorite holiday. Caden Tuttle.
Well, okay, first off, Lebanon is a diverse country, so we do have these Islamic and Christian holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Me as a Muslim, I only celebrate the Islamic holidays, so they are my favorite.
Yeah, that's all right.
But we do have, but we do have others who celebrate, let's say, all holidays.
yeah.
Um,
So what's your favorite
so
Islamic
yeah,
holiday? And then you could just say what
it's
non-Islamic
hard to
holiday do you
choose.
like from afar? Do you like the look of, or do you like the festivity of?
Well, it's really hard for me to choose between the two because both of them are pretty much like we as a family we have the same routine. I guess maybe I would go with the first one, al-Fitr, because after Ramadan, uh, it's like celebrating an accomplishment.
Yes. How do you spell that
The
one?
second, which one? Iftar?
Futur?
Fitr, sorry. Usually it's like this, I guess, or it depends. Wikipedia can give you the name,
Oh, where did you type that?
maybe
I've three different conversations
on
with you going
chat.
right now, in Instagram, on Zoom, and in the chat.
On chat here.
Okay, Al Futur. Okay, I got it. Nice.
Mm. And the second holiday, I think if the second holiday is connected to the pilgrimage.
Yes.
So I think that those who go to pilgrimage and return with celebrating this holiday would have a different flavor than those who are staying here celebrating it like a regular way. So I think that maybe one day if I go to pilgrimage I would have the taste of the celebration of the second holiday and a different flavor,
Mm.
if this makes
You
sense.
need to embrace it fully. Yes.
Yeah, but for me, I enjoy them both because the family gathers, the whole family gathers, mom's side, dad's side. We do things during these both holidays, and I like them. To be honest, I cannot choose.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. That's the greatest part about holidays. I mean, sometimes they celebrate one thing or another, but the root of all of holidays, it seems, is a moment where you can kind of get together with your friends and family and be appreciative for each other. And it seems like all of them are kind of surrounded with this kind of love and appreciation, which is why I kind of enjoy them
Yeah.
all so much. At the basis, they're very
Yeah.
nice.
Mm.
Annalise is
Mm.
wondering real quick.
Yeah.
The pilgrimage is the pilgrimage to Mecca, correct?
Yes,
Which
yes.
you've done
That is
twice,
correct.
right?
I've done the minor pilgrimage twice, but the major one or the main one, not yet.
Uh,
Hopefully one day.
what's the difference between the minor and major one?
Major one is okay. The quickest difference is that the minor one has less steps than the major one, and the minor one you can do it at any time. Uh, it doesn't matter like if it's during the year or anything, but the major one it has to be at during within certain dates.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted by the chat. It's during certain dates. Did you say?
The major one is done within certain dates. You cannot do the major pilgrimage, let's say in Ramadan. You cannot do that. The minor, for example, the minor pilgrimage, I can do it in Ramadan. I can do it all throughout the year. It doesn't. really matter.
Oh,
But the
okay.
major one, it has to be within certain specific dates.
Oh, okay. So it's a certain time of year, kind of, correct?
Yes, it is during the 12th, 12th, the last month, huh,
So
in the Islamic calendar.
Abigail's wondering what your winter holiday is, and it seems like because a lot of the Islamic holidays follow a different calendar, they might irregularly land themselves throughout the year. But is there
Mm.
like a Lebanese holiday that you celebrate during the winter?
Mm, I don't remember, but schools during Christmas they enjoy the holidays because they take about 10 days or something.
Nice.
My niece says 2 weeks.
2 weeks off? That's pretty great.
Yeah, so that is fun for universities and schools, but not for those who work.
Yeah.
Forget about long holidays when you work.
Holden is here. Holden, if you can hear, I don't know why it's restricted, but perhaps if you go in an incognito window or or on a phone or a tablet, it might potentially work. Sadie Tucker Max is here. What's up, Sadie? Who else wanted to shout out? Lily's here. Hello, Lily. Rochambeau. Everybody's wondering about Ramadan. I am also very intrigued by Ramadan because I think it's just such an interesting time. Roche asked a great question. He's wondering, is there any economic effect on certain industries during Ramadan, like restaurants or anything like that?
Well, okay, so originally, like what the original scenario should be that restaurants would open at night, not during the day. So
Wait, so they like flip
no, no,
flop
no. I
their
mean, in
times?
Ramadan, yeah, 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 yeah. In Ramadan, things change. The routine changes
That's
pretty
so
much.
wild.
So you have like before iftar time, the restaurants would open because they need to prep up. But hey, like nowadays, restaurants open normally as if there's no Ramadan, and that's kind of the sad part.
Oh,
I mean, the whole spirit of Ramadan, the atmosphere doesn't feel as Ramadan-ish as it used to be
mhm.
back in time. But so that's why it does not really affect the economy. But even still, back in time, restaurants would open before the time to eat till dawn. There are some restaurants that would keep on serving till dawn. So the whole thing switches.
So it's like they might be 24 hours even, like the restaurants might never close.
If okay, so let's say a restaurant is owned by a Muslim who wants to follow the Ramadan routine of not serving food during the day, then this person would open after, yeah, like sometime in the afternoon to prep up, and then would start serving at iftar time when people start coming in, and it could last till dawn when because people would need to eat that meal before before the start of fasting.
Mm, okay.
Makes sense?
Yes, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And then you have those who it doesn't really matter to them, they don't really uh, care, let's say. They can open 24 hours, they can benefit financially from this.
Yeah, that's true. So it really depends on the owner and kind of what they're interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quick shout out Braylon. What's up, Braylon? What's up, Lily? What's up, Anitha? What's up, Sadie Tucker Maxie? Hello, everybody. We're talking to Nada about holidays. All right, Nada. All right, ready for this? Can I go
Yeah.
through a list of holidays and you can tell me if you do or do not celebrate them, or
Yep.
if people celebrate them or not
Yeah, yeah, I got you. If we
in
celebrate
Lebanon?
them here or not.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and if anybody has any other holidays you want to ask about, throw them in the chat. All right, first off, I think you mentioned Christmas. Some people celebrate Christmas, correct?
Yes, of course, the Christians here for sure.
Yeah. Piano, we're making our own holiday later after our interview. Some people celebrate Easter. Christians celebrate Easter.
Yep.
Do you
Yep.
celebrate?
By the way, we have 2 dates for Christmas, 2 dates for Easter.
Wait, what?
We have 2 dates for Christmas. One on the 25th of December, and the other, I think it's on the 6th of January. I read that today, to be honest.
That's
I
interesting.
mean, the dates, I do know there are two. And Easter, I do not remember the dates, but they are like 2 consecutive weeks, right after each other. So it's like Friday to Monday, and then the next week, Friday to Monday. And I forgot which month. Easter. When's Easter? In April?
In the
Is
springtime.
Easter in April?
I think
Ah,
it bounces around, but
hold
often it's in
on.
April, I think. Is it in April?
Uh, Let me see.
National Dog Day, piano.
Yeah, it's in April.
All right. I
Ah, and why there are different dates? Catholic Orthodox.
Yeah, I feel like it's just different schedules or different like iterations, different sects of the religion or
Yes.
something.
Yep. Yep.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Is that
And it becomes a Valentine's season. Everything becomes red.
really? Everybody celebrates Valentine's Day over there?
And not everybody, like I don't celebrate we don't celebrate it at home. But yeah, it's a season, literally a season.
Yeah.
All shops would prep for it. All the shops become red, let's say. Everybody's thinking, what should I get
Yep.
as a gift? Yeah, it is celebrated here.
Ooh, Michelle has a good question. St. Patrick's Day.
Mm, not really. I don't no, it's not. But then again, because of globalization, it is mentioned.
Oh,
It could be mentioned with time,
yeah. So you're aware of it, but perhaps with time, but it's not really a thing because here it's almost like similarly to Valentine's Day during the period of St. Patrick's
Mm.
Day. Sometimes shops are overcome with like green and Irish
Green.
and
Ah,
leprechauns
okay,
and gold and things like that.
no. I I I I mean, at least in where I live, in Beirut, I have not seen anything related to St. Patrick's
Mm.
yet. Yet. We don't know what the future holds.
Next, yeah, we don't know.
In Yeah.
Brandon's wondering about President's Day. We have a President's Day here, which is for the presidents. Do you have anything like that? Like
Oh
like a
yeah.
prime minister day, or wait, you have a. I'm trying to remember. You
I
have a prime minister. Do you also have a president, or there are two leadership
Yeah, we
positions,
do.
right?
We do. We have a president, we have a prime minister, and we have the head of the parliament.
Ooh, Jennifer, that's a good one.
I don't usually remember dates like these, but this year, for some reason, I do remember that our president celebrated his, I think, third year, I think, for being president. I remember that for some reason, but I wasn't aware of it from before.
Ah, so a version of President's Day, a president celebrating himself.
Yeah, if we want to say. I mean, I'm not sure if it exists for real because in the list of public holidays here, it's not mentioned.
Hmm.
So I don't know if he wanted to celebrate it for himself or whether we actually have one. I don't remember. I do remember Independence Day, for example. That's something. I remember, I don't remember the date, but I know we have a holiday for the army. Um, yeah, but I don't remember having a President's Day, but it was mentioned this year, so I don't know.
Jennifer's wondering about April Fool's Day.
April Fools. It it kind of entered in the more recent years, again, globalization.
Yeah. Oh, so do you know what April Fool's Day is?
Yep, I am aware of it because I remember Google doing April Fools in with their, I don't know, they announced something and then it turns out that it's not. I remember once they announced a technology which could help, not technology, like now you can smell things from your computer and something like that. It was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm familiar with April Fools and its actual story, which I do not remember at the moment,
Oh, I don't know the
the
story
actual
either.
incident.
Yeah.
I think I do remember that it had to do with kind of two groups
Ooh.
battling or something like that. I don't remember it anymore. But I do remember that it shifted as a concept. Like now people joke using April Fools, but originally it wasn't a funny thing. I mean, the original story isn't a funny thing, but then it switched to something that is fun.
That appears to be a common theme throughout most holidays. I think if you get to the root of
Mm,
it, most holidays would be some sort of remembrance or something like that. But now that's like
mm.
leprechauns and cupids and gifts and very kind things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget who mentioned this. We got a lot of good questions. Oh my gosh. Okay. Braylon is wondering, do you have a Mother's Day there?
Oh, yeah, we do. When's yours?
Anybody know when Mother's Day is in the chat? I'm gonna look it up. I have no idea. We're the same. I'm
Because
so bad with dates. I have no idea.
ours is in 21. Thank you. We thank our niece here
I'm so
for
glad your
giving
niece
us
is
the
here. Your niece
date.
is really helping you out, Nada. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Your niece is like your moderator on that
Yeah.
side.
Yep, yep. 21st of March? 21st of March.
Oh, ours is May 9th, it looks like people are saying in the chat.
Even Labor Day is on a different day. That's what I noticed.
Oh yeah? Different
Our
here than there?
yeah, ours is on May 1st.
Ours is September.
Yeah, and I think Father's Day is also different, but I do not remember when Father's Day is.
But you have a day of appreciating mothers?
It's in May.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mother's Day, and they wait for it. So, and it's followed by Children's Day.
Wait, there's a Children's Day?
Yeah.
We don't do Children's Day here. What's Children's Day?
It's, you appreciate mothers, you appreciate fathers, and you appreciate children.
I don't know why we don't do that here. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. I remember we had a teacher who used to give us extra points for Children's Day, and we used to be very, very happy about that.
What's with all of these American kids got gypped with no Children's Day? We just had our birthdays and that's it. We have a question about. I'm trying to think. We have a lot of good ones here. We have Mother's Day. Oh, New Year's. Luke is wondering. So here we have like a big, giant New Year's celebration. Where you.
Yeah, that's yeah. New Year's is like a world classic holiday.
So you have the same
across
thing?
all.
Big deal?
Yeah.
Do you drop a
It's
ball?
a huge deal.
Do you drop a ball?
No.
Ah.
No. There's no ball dropping. There's partying.
Yeah.
There's definitely partying and like 3, 2, 1 and on TV they have like different shows. I don't know. There are so many things.
Here's one that
I usually sleep.
I usually sleep too. No, I don't blame you. I rarely ever stay up late. I stay up for the New York drop, which happens at 11 p.m. our time, and then I'm like, okay, that's great, and then I go to bed. So that's kind of what I do. So Brandon brought up MLK Day, which is a great question. So
What?
Martin Luther King
day?
Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, like a really positive, extraordinary figure in our history, who helped for kind of like equal rights for people of all races. Do you have
I have a dream.
I have a dream. Yep. Martin Luther King. You got it.
Yes.
Are there any figures, like historical figures in Lebanon that you celebrate with a holiday?
I do not recall. Let me see. I'm going through my list. 1 second. Okay. But it doesn't really count like Martin Luther King, to be honest. Let me see. So, okay. So, but it's a different thing, like more religious.
Oh, yeah?
Thing for Christians. Like the Halloween thing, it's more of Saint Barbara's Day.
Yeah.
That's one. And then there's another one, Saint Maroon Day, which is the celebration for the Maronites. It's a Christian sect. Yes, this is like religious wise. There's one person that comes in the list, and that's one of the prime ministers. It's not a happy ending, the way he died, but there's a memory of his day on the 14th of February.
There are potentially some similarities there too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's both political actually, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But it's on the 14th of February, so it coincides
with Valentine's. Wait, that's Valentine's Day, right? That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
All right, I think we had a class just join us. I think Delaney's class is here. So Delaney Wash, hello Delaney, and hello your class.
So-
Ava, we're live. Everybody, Caden, we're live. What's up? Um, we also have okay. So Piano's asked this a couple times, and Braylon's asking it too. Do you know what Black Friday is? It's turning into a holiday. Are you aware of Black Friday?
Um, one
Are
second.
you Googling it?
Uh, one second. No, I'm not Googling it. I'm deciding if I switch my Wi-Fi or not
Oh, okay,
because it
sorry.
started lagging a bit, but I think it's fine now. Yeah, I'm not Googling it. Okay, I'm familiar with Black Friday as the shopping thing is a bit crazy. The way people shop during Black Friday. It's becoming a norm here slowly
Wait,
with
really?
time.
So it
Yeah,
exists over there too.
it's but shopping wise.
Yes, it really that's kind of the extent of the holiday.
Yeah.
It is the Friday around Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving, so technically like Thanksgiving evening, and that's when it starts. Caden's
Mm,
wondering, what do you and I have in common about
yes, for here
holidays?
it has absolute.
Ooh, I think we
Hmm,
are experiencing a little bit of a lag.
what
So
does
if
your
I'm talking over you, I'm sorry. I apologize.
yeah, let me switch. No worries, no worries. I'm gonna switch the connection just one second.
Okay, yeah. We'll stand by. All right, everybody. Hello, everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us today. We're talking to Nada about holidays. Nada is our friend from Lebanon, so she has some insight on what holidays are like all the way on another area of the world. Grandparents' Day would be redundant since they fall under the parents category, but Elders' Day, on the other hand, would be a different holiday. So if you are a father or mother and your parents are still alive, you have your birthday, you have Father's and Mother's Day, and you have Children's Day, all to celebrate you. So I think that is kind of the ideal position to be in. Oscar, hello, Oscar. How are you doing today? All right, not a switching connection, so hopefully we can get her back. But other are there any other holidays that you guys are interested in asking her about? And I think if Annalise and Jennifer are here, we can ask her about the Lebanese government because I know you guys are interested in hearing about that too. And it's a very interesting answer. Does she celebrate Christmas? Delani, Nada practices
Ha,
Islam. Oh, you're back?
hello.
Hello, this is clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay. So, hello?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So we had a question.
yeah.
People are wondering your favorite holiday, and I know we already mentioned that it's the holiday at the end of Ramadan. But can you drop the name in the chat one more time just so we kind of have it if people want to look it up?
Yes. Yep. Al-Fitr. Let me get the exact name, how it's written in English, because I usually write it in Arabic, so
Okay. But yes, it's like the celebration at the end of the period of Ramadan, which is an extraordinary feat of human will, if you ask me.
where is that?
Yes,
Okay, here
handful
we
of
go.
clam, Caden.
So Black Friday, it is not related to Thanksgiving here at all. It's just something that people do, or the, let's say, malls or shops would seize the moment to increase their sales and so on and so forth. So it has no correlation to any let's say previous event.
Oh,
Just
okay.
I was trying to say this before.
Yeah. Oh, I never really thought about that. That's really interesting because here it's really tied to
Mm,
Thanksgiving, but there you don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So it would be kind of just
exactly.
rooted in the middle of the calendar, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like an ad campaign, the whole thing, all in, you know?
Wait, I have a question for you because you work in marketing. Do
Yeah.
do do companies increase spending around Black Friday?
I mean, logically, yeah, you would spend. you would increase your budget there for sure,
Yeah.
logically speaking, because you know that there will be high demand, so you need to be sure that you're covering as much as you can.
Yeah.
So
That
it
makes
is
sense.
logical for, even if not not from, let's say, digital marketing perspective. um, a store would make a fancy design, and would spread the word,
Yeah.
Black Friday here, great sales, come over here. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they would spend more um, for this
Uh, Really quick shout outs to some
season, let's
people
say.
who joined. Alyssa's here. Hello, Alyssa. Hello, Coco. Hello, Wesley. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Michelle, check out your photos after the stream. We have one question that is not
Yeah.
holiday related that people are really intrigued in about Lebanon. And if you're interested in talking about it, you can talk about it. And if not, no worries. Annalise,
Yeah.
Jennifer, a couple of people are interested in what is the organization of the government in Lebanon.
In what sense? In
So
what sense?
I think people, so we are familiar with like, I think the question comes from our question when we were like, oh, I know you have a prime minister and a president. So here
Mm-hmm.
we have like a democracy where we vote for a president and then
Mm-hmm.
there's
Mm-hmm.
Congress. But the organization is, there's, correct me if I'm wrong, you can explain this more, but there's a parliament and a president and a prime minister, right?
Yes. Yeah. Correct.
Is it that simple? So you vote for the prime minister who establishes a
Mm.
parliament, or
We vote for, or yeah, elections are for the people. The election is for the members of the parliament. Once those who get the most votes, we have 128 members in the parliament, and they're divided, uh, unfortunately, religiously, like six chairs for, let's say, this religious group, another bunch of chairs for that religious group. um, and then these 128, they would choose a head, the person like head of the parliament. And then I forgot the steps, but it's I think that then they vote for the president. Yeah, that makes sense. And then they would assign or choose a name for the prime minister, and then the prime minister will have to form the cabinet. So, in terms of people voting, it's just for the parliament. The rest is up to the parliament
hmm.
to establish, let's say.
I still think that one of the interesting things are kind of the differences of about here and there, that there are allotted number of spots for like representatives that follow different religions over there,
Yes,
which is interesting.
yes, yes. I mean, the prime minister is from a religious sect, the president is from a different religious sect, and the head of the parliament is from a different religious sect. So, uh, yeah, it's a bit exhausting.
Yeah, it's interesting to follow. All right, I don't
Hmm.
want to take not I always enjoy talking to you so much. I'm so glad you were able to join us today, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. Is there anything, Nada, that you want to mention about holidays? Also, P.S. I know we went totally way over the amount of time that we originally had planned for this.
It's
So
okay.
I'm sorry that I don't know if your aunt's still over or anything like that. So I apologize for
No,
that.
no, no,
But thanks for
no
chatting.
worries.
I think everybody found this super interesting.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. It's really nice. It's a different way of interaction, so it was really fun.
Yeah. Is there any final questions for Nada in the chat? Or Nada, is there anything else that you want to bring up about religions or anything, not even religions, just anything that you want to say?
Um, I don't know. And when you ask me this question, my head goes blank.
That's all right.
Yeah, but it's just, again, it's really fun doing this from this side, not from the chat. So it was really nice getting to answer uh my new friends' questions.
Yes.
So that was really fun. I mean, guys, I have to say, if yeah, I just found out what I want to say. I'm just really happy with this little community that we're forming and the new friends that I'm having here. So I'm really enjoying my time on these live streams.
I'm enjoying my time too. I think it's so great, and we're really glad to have you in the chat as a mod and to join us. And I think it would be really fun for you to join us another time. I'm so glad this
Hope
worked
so
out. So
too.
thank you, Nada. Thank you
Me
for
too.
being our friend, and thank you for being here. Everybody enjoyed it.
Same. Yeah, I just want to say for Agnes, yeah, Lebanese food is yummy.
Oh,
I'm really glad that it's one of your family's favorite food.
Lebanese food. Okay, this is good. This is a good thing to end on. One dish, one Lebanese dish to try,
Oof. Ah, you can't limit me.
or two, or
That's
two,
too limiting.
one or two.
One
I'm
or two
making a note.
Lebanese dishes. Okay. Let's go with salad, uh, which is tabbouleh. I'm gonna write it for you, and I can
I've had
link you
tabbouleh
later.
before. Wait.
We
It's
did.
how do you spell it though? Tab.
I write it this way. I don't know. I usually write it like this. I dropped it in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it in. Yeah. I looked it up and it looks like that.
Sorry, and I have the video paused. One second.
I think it's a double B. I think it's a double B. But yes, tabbouleh.
Yeah.
It's like a is it like a small grain,
Mm,
almost like a couscous or something like that?
yeah, it has, but it's not couscous. It's something else.
All right.
And
Here's an image.
parsley, tomatoes.
Yeah.
Mm,
And vegetarian, which is helping us with our forest credits.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's a classic Lebanese salad.
Tabbouleh, anything else, or should we just start with tabbouleh? That's a good one.
Mm, I don't know. That's so hard. I mean, I like so many dishes here. I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is something called um kibbeh blaban, which is cooked yogurt with um it's like it's not a bowl. It's like let's form of an egg. Let's say it's not an egg, but it's something with meat, you know, like you stuff it with meat and it's
Hmm.
a meat type of thing. I'll send a picture. It's easier.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's one of my favorite dishes, for example.
What's it called? Kibbeh? Agnes is
Kibbe,
Kibeeh.
kibbe,
Oh,
laban.
is it like like fried dough ish, or is it like a little like a ball?
It is. If yeah, that's it.
Oh, I want some kabuli and some kibbeh for lunch today. This looks so good.
And yeah, it's with cooked yogurt. Yum yum.
Kevin, thanks for pointing out the email. Appreciate it, man. All right, I could talk to you all
Oh.
day. Oh, wait, one more food. What is it?
Well, we were no, it's food related, but it's holiday related.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm gonna type it. This is the traditional. I hope it goes. If it does not work in English, I'm gonna type it in Arabic. You just copy paste it.
Okay.
This is the traditional dessert, let's say, that is offered to people who come to visit us during our Islamic holidays, as well as in certain Christian holidays. I'm not really sure which one.
Ooh, this looks good. What's inside? Is it a jam or is
It,
it a like a
no,
is it
it's
fig?
dates
Dates.
or pistachio or walnuts.
Ah,
Yeah,
this looks
you
delicious.
can't miss Eid. You know, Eid is in Arabic. The holiday, it cannot be without ma'moul.
Which
No
holiday
way.
specifically?
Both. We eat these on both Islamic holidays, and I forgot which Christian holiday they do this as well. I just forgot which one.
Okay, we
It's not
might
on Christmas nor on Easter. I don't know if it's on Easter. I have no idea when, in terms of Christian holiday.
I think we need
Hello, Luke.
what
Because they just dropped a hello.
we need to I think we need to do a cooking stream in the future where we make tabbouleh and then kibbeh and then mamoul because these seem delicious. And then you could join us and help us cook these things. That would be pretty fun.
Yeah, it would be fun. I've never done mamoul before, so and kibbeh I've watched. Mom, tabbouleh, yeah, that'll be easier.
All right, everybody. We're gonna wrap up the call for time. I know we can talk up to Nada forever because she's so kind and so nice. So, Nada, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for talking. We went nearly at double the amount of time that I asked you to be here. So again, I'm sorry if we talked
No
for
worries
too
at
long,
all. It was fun.
but it's
It
so
was really
interesting.
fun.
Yes. Thank you for joining, Nada. We'll talk later, and hopefully you can pop on the
Yep.
stream, and we'll see you in the chat.
Yep, for sure. I'm still here.
All right, ta-ta. See you later, Nada.
Okay. See ya. See you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
That went so well. All right, everybody, say goodbye to Nada. Let's also throw some. Can we throw some W's in the chat for Nada? Let's go a couple W's in the chat. Nada's so kind. Oh my gosh, she's the best, guys. That was really fun. Jennifer, Nada and I met online, if you could believe it. I met Nada like 3 or 4 years ago. I know you're asking about that. And when I was making some videos, and Nada hit me up on Instagram wanting to translate some of my videos into Arabic. And since then, we've kind of just chatted, and we've become nice friends, which is really awesome. Yeah, Nada, thank you so much. That was so insightful. Talking to Nada is so interesting. It's so awesome to see how similar things are in a different part of the world, how different they are in a different part of the world, and just kind of get insight on what life is like. Because I mean, usually you aren't able to talk to somebody who's super far away, so that's really great. All right, guys, we are ending the stream time. I know for everybody who joined us late, totally on me. I forgot to list this video as public. Luke and Lily, W is something we do. We throw W's in the chat as kind of like a victory. So when we're like, victory, hooray, we throw W's in the chat. So W is like a, haha, we did it. A show of appreciation or congratulations or anything like that is W's in the chat. But Kevin, yes, thanks for pointing out. I forget who is looking for the email. Email's right up here, worldbycharlieofficial@gmail.com. We have a slideshow right here where we put images of pets and wildlife photos, anything you got, anything related to the chat, Halloween costumes, anything you got. We put a slideshow right here. This is where we accumulate them. Oscar's wondering what's in the tank. We have a nice little bubble clam. But this is the bubble clam Lucy. Her name is Lucy. But okay, guys, we have 2 important things to do. We have 2 important things to go over while we still have time. I know usually we kind of end at 11:30. We might go a little bit longer because we have some stuff to do. Real quick. First thing I want to say, I'm going to bring it up. We have game night tomorrow. A lot of people join for game night. That's where we play Kahoots. Game night is tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So game night's tomorrow, 6 to 8 Central Standard Time. It's super fun. And I'm going to share a tab with you guys where you can go and recommend Kahoots. One sec. Let me make sure this works. We can recommend Kahoot topics. Because, guys, I'm a little short on Kahoot topics right now. I'm not going to lie. So I could use recommendations. If you guys are interested in any Kahoots that you specifically want to play, here is the link. I hope that's right. I hope that's the right one. So if you go to that link, it'll be a post. It'll be like a public community post. And if you share in the comments some ideas for Kahoots, that's where we'll draw it from. So James is suggesting Pokemon and geography. Audrey says Weird But True Facts are space. And Nada suggested Disney songs. Piano said TV shows. So that's where we have those recommendations. Yes, game night is wonderful. Tomorrow night, game night, I might not make it. My folks and I will be on the road to Louisiana. Oh, congratulations, Calvin, on your new baby cousin. That's so awesome. Calvin, we will miss you during game night. I know we are going to mention you in your absence because, guys, if you haven't made it to game night before, Calvin is the king of game night. He always wins at least one game of Kahoot during game night. So, Calvin, you will be sorely missed. Enjoy your trip, and we will see you next time. One thing I have to mention before we wrap up, everybody. Okay. So a few of you guys were here when we had our last interview. We interviewed someone named Patrick Zaytouni. Patrick Zaytouni worked for Blue Origin, and Blue Origin was, oh no, did I lose my document? Dr. Erica Wagner. Okay. Blue Origin is Jeff Bezos' rocket company, and we got to interview Patrick Zaytoni about shooting rockets into space and different things like that, and it was absolutely incredible. Well, we have another Blue Origin interview next week. Next week on Thursday, we have another Blue Origin interview. This one is with Dr. Erica Wagner. Erica Wagner. One sec. Dr. Erica Wagner. I'm going to look it up. Blue Origin. Let me see if we can get an image. Okay. Yes. This is Dr. Erica Wagner. She works at Blue Origin, and she's like a payload specialist there. So during each rocket launch, they put a certain amount of equipment onto the rocket and launch it into space. And Dr. Erica Wagner is in charge of deciding what gets launched into space and what doesn't. So for example, they do a lot of experiments on microgravity. In one experiment, they launched a bunch of lightning bugs into space on a rocket. And I don't know the results of that experiment, but that would be interesting to talk to her about. So, but in short, this lady is insanely smart. She has a PhD from MIT and Harvard. She works for one of the largest rocket companies in the entire world, and she's in charge of determining what gets launched into space. So my question for you guys is, what questions do you want to ask her on stream next Thursday? Because I have to accumulate the questions beforehand. So I want to get any questions you might want to ask her. The topic is, why does Earth need space? We could ask her about that. We can ask her about her job. We can ask her about her background. We can ask her about rockets. We can ask her about the weirdest thing she's ever launched into space. Yes, Zaytuni has a Lebanese background, and he was from outside Beirut, which is where Nada is from. So if anybody has any questions, type it in the chat. What is something that you guys are interested about that we can ask Dr. Erica Wagner about? I think I definitely want to ask her, what is the most interesting thing? What is the most interesting thing you've launched into space? What is the most interesting thing you launched into space? Anybody else have any questions? We're looking for questions about for Dr. Erica Wagner, who works for Blue Origin. Any questions? This might be loud. There we go. It could be about anything. We could ask her about what her favorite holiday is. We could ask her, what is the weirdest thing that she has observed as a result of something being launched into space? Annalise, I like that. Annalise is wondering. So not necessarily the weirdest item that's been launched into space, but what is the weirdest result that she's seen? Like, they've launched something into space and they saw something that they didn't expect. That's a great question, Annalise. I'm gonna do that one. So I'll ask her that one. Jennifer, I really like this question, Jennifer. Are there any other plans to send trash into space? I'm gonna add that one to the list. Wagner, exactly. Who's Dr. Wagner? Brandon, Dr. Wagner is a payload specialist who works at Blue Origin. So Blue Origin is Jeff Bezos' rocket company. And we're going to have the opportunity to interview her next Thursday and ask her questions about rockets and space travel. And she's in charge of determining what stuff they put into the rockets that they launch into the space. Most of the time, they're different experiments that investigate microgravity, and things like that. So, any other questions about what would they send into space? Let's see. Okay, I can send you... Kaden, email right there. Email right there if you're interested. Moon-made cheese. Braylon is asking questions about moon-made cheese. What about food? Have they ever sent food into space? I'm gonna type that one. And also, have they ever grown anything in space, like crops? What upcoming project is she most excited about? Annalise, that's a great one. Is she most excited about? Any pets? Nada. Oh, wait. Okay, Nada, I'm asking, does she have any pets? And also, have they ever launched animals into space? Have they ever... Which they have. They launched those insects into space. So that'll be interesting. Since ants and other insects, they have grown food in space. Oh, Kevin, they have. Interesting. Oh, okay. Nada is wondering about pets in space. So we'll ask her if she has any pets in space. All right, Annalise. I asked them if I could ask Patrick about Squishmallows, and we had like this very important call where they specifically asked us not to ask Patrick about Squishmallows, which I thought was hilarious. We were like, what Harry Potter house are you? Do you like Squishmallows? And they were like, we can talk about space, but I don't think he can talk about Squishmallows, unfortunately. Okay, Kaden, I'll check it after stream. Thank you for sending. Anything else? We're talking about growing things in space, animals in space, weird things that they've sent to space, the project that she's most excited about, the most challenging daily thing to do in space. Nice. That's a good one. I'm adding it to the list. Most challenging thing to do in space. How do they sleep in space? Kevin is wondering, how do they sleep in space? I want to wonder, like, I think I might ask and use the bathroom. Kevin, great question. What is the big, what's the biggest problem about living in space that they're trying to solve right now, you know? You know? What is the biggest problem about living in space that they're trying to solve? There you go. Okay, Annalise, that's actually much better wording than I was saying. There you go. We're on the same page, and I like how you worded it. The biggest challenge that she has to overcome with space. Great minds think alike. How do they eat in space? Oscar is wondering, how do they eat in space? Kevin's just in general wondering about hygiene in space, so we can ask questions about hygiene in space. Jonathan, what's up, Jonathan? Hello. All right, any other questions, throw them in chat. Otherwise, this is a good list, and we're gonna see which ones they approve, which ones they like. Any fun questions that you want to ask? We're talking about holidays. I'll say Halloween. Greatest Halloween costume. Halloween costume. Favorite holiday. How do they adapt to the diet in space? Kevin, that's a great one. Any special diet in space? Okay, there we are. There we are. We did it, everybody. Everybody. That is it. Jonathan likes the jack-lantern. What do you guys think about the jack-lantern? Ooh. Okay, we have more questions coming in that I'm going to add. Annalise, I'm adding your question. Nada, what's her least favorite thing? Nada, I'm adding your question. Okay. It has officially been 2 hours. It has officially been 2 hours. Everybody, W's in the chat for the completion of the stream. Everybody who joined late, I do apologize. I forgot to make this stream public until way too late. So That's totally on me, but thank you for joining us. Thanks for sticking around. Usually we start these things at 9:30, and next week we probably will start at 9:30. But streams next week, we got 9:30 to 11:30, both Tuesday, Thursday. Everybody, if you want to send any photos, wildlife photos, photos of your pets, anything like that, send them right here, and I'll add them to the slideshow. Thank you guys so much for joining us for a bit. Special thank you to Nada for joining us to chat about holidays. That was one of the most interesting chats that we've had yet. That was really cool. And guys, game night is tomorrow from 6 to 8 Central Standard Time, right here in the channel. I will make sure it's live. Braylon says brush teeth. We can ask her about brushing teeth in space. That's an interesting question that I'm going to add. Braylon. Brushing teeth in space. But guys, thank you so much. Thanks for Nada. Thank you everybody for being here. Caden, welcome. Jennifer, great to see you guys. Annalise, I think we were going to save making our own holiday for a different stream. Unfortunately, we got a little bit delayed today because we had some trouble starting out the stream, so that's totally on my bad. Wrench next to the username, not as a mod, so she has moderator privileges. A Toadsburg holiday. Guys, I wanted to make a Toadsburg holiday. I was very excited about a Toadsburg holiday, something maybe about the moon cycles and the lunar growl, or maybe our Independence Day, or maybe the day that we overcame the first attack by Frog Slovenia. But I think we'll have to save it to another day, unfortunately. But I think it will happen. So Marley the Bird, thanks for joining us. William, Elise, Kevin, everybody, thanks so much for being here. I think we're going to wrap it up for the day. I'm going to switch this to the see you later. See you next time. But I'll stick around and say goodbye to everybody. So here you go. See you, Elise. See you, Kevin. Annalise, how did I choose Nada to be the moderator? Nada has helped me out with a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel for a couple years now. And I asked her, and she said sure. But she added some translations. She's been helping me trying to figure out some marketing stuff. So she's just been super helpful all around. And she's a good friend. Yeah, it's so fun to get to know her a little bit better, right? Nada and I met years ago online when Nada asked to translate a couple videos of mine into Arabic. And I said sure, and we kind of been chatting since then. Nada for the win! Yes, game night, Kevin, you got it. Game night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Hope you guys have a great week. Brandon, catch you later, dude. So glad you could join us. Lily, have we seen each other in person? No, we've video chatted a couple times, but we kind of converse online, and it's nice. Game night's gonna be a great time. Game night's gonna be a blast if you can make it. Casey Cole, what up, Case? How you doing? Just finishing up. All right, see you later, Oscar. See you, Lily. Take care, Jennifer. All right, everybody, I'm gonna sign off. We're chatting, see, Nada, I think you got a lot of fans now in the chat. Hopefully. We've had some trouble establishing internet connection in the past with Nada, so we might try it if we can. All right, everybody, I think I'm going to sign off. Luke, CST is Central Standard Time, so that's the time zone that I'm in. So when figuring out when game night starts, you might have to convert it to your time zone. So I live in Illinois, so 6 to 8 Central Standard Time. Yep. You got it, Jonathan. You got it. Oh, Nada. Luke, I think Nada is laughing at a previous comment or something we said. We're not laughing at you. It's all right. All good. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to sign off. I feel like we got gypped today because I made this live so late. Yes, that's true. Nada's Instagram is nadahuri91 if you guys are interested in chatting with her or saying hello to connect. But I feel like we got gypped because I put this live a little late, but I won't do it again. I will fix my mistake. But have a good fall break. See you, Caden. See you, Lily. See you, Jonathan. See you, everybody else in the chat. See you, Luke. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Ta-ta.